What's going on, guys? We're back in here with another video. The other day, this video by Slot Car News popped up in my feed, so I decided to check it out on Slotted Interviews. I like slotted cars, and there was something said that was similar to what me and a couple of my friends talk about all the time. Is the marketing and liveries. Because not like when we were kids, you had the AFX commercials, especially in the during the Christmas season. You had all the commercials, the Tyco, Nightglow commercials. It was just mad commercials, and it really grabbed your attention. And there's something else that they said that we talk about with deliveries, and the reason why I say they shouldn't even charge for that. If anything, they should be paying you to do it. Because let's check out what they say, and then we're gonna discuss it. I'm gonna link the video so you can watch the whole thing. I'm not gonna play the whole thing.
So, besides there is licensing, I mean, the market being
he and I have talked a lot offline about marketing, about licensing.
Yes, I mean, frankly speaking, you speak to a multi-billion dollars company that I must very frankly say does not understand the value of what you're doing. Actually, our model cars, if you think about it, they are advertising media,
Yeah.
as much as the real cars that race on the track.
Yeah.
If you put our car in the hands of a consumer or a young kid, you have his sight focused on your car for quite a significant amount of time. So you are advertising whatever sponsor
Yeah.
is on the car for a long period of time, and that is associated with a feel-good, sentiment.
Yeah.
And so, in a way, we should be paid. But sometimes I say majority of the companies that deal with licenses see it differently, to put it in a
Right.
way.
Those formative years, you and I have talked extensively about what you all had done with the...
Now, he calls it formative years, and I always call it the age of fascination. Between 5 and 10 years old, when the world is still big to you, everything is new. That makes you a potential lifetime customer. Let me make myself big. It's like, you think about what he said, the amount of time you have STP in front of you, or Minolta. A TV commercial lasts, 30 seconds? When you're riding down the highway and you see a billboard, what is it, maybe a minute that might be in your view? Radio ad, that's nothing compared to the amount of time that these cars are in your view. But they don't get that. I would say at the very least, they should approve the product, because I know they don't want to have their name associated with crappy products. But the fee, they shouldn't even charge a fee, because you're getting free advertisement. I had a Benetton car some years back, and my then girlfriend thought that was a pretty car. Next thing you know, we're at Benetton shopping because she liked the way the car looked. I used to buy, when I had my Corvette, I used to buy, STP products, Pennzoil oil, because I used to have a Indy car. It was a Tyco 440 times 2 Chaparral, pretty car. That was always one of my favorite race cars, and still is. but they don't have a good looking HL scale one, and I think it's kind of hard to find one in 1/32 scale. I've seen some, but the price was high. 'Cause I think it's probably a rare car. Maybe one day I'll get one. So I agree with what they're saying, but I think that if they were smart, they would have a process where they review your product just to make sure you're not putting their logo on just any old crappy toy or something like that, and then just let you use it because they're making you money by advertising their product. So again, the car, like this car, I don't know how many hours I spent looking at these cars with this STP logo on it. It does affect you. And another factor, and I think that the sanctioning bodies of these racing series where they're slipping at is, it was so small again. I started watching Formula One and Can-Am because of this box right here. It has Jackie Stewart on the box. You see the RC Cola car. And that made me, well, who the heck is Jackie Stewart? So we found out that he's a Formula One driver at the time. And back then, they used to have Formula One racing on ABC TV. So I started watching it. Also, Mario Andretti. Well, who's Mario Andretti? Then you have the Niki Lauda car. And back then, this is why, back at that time, I loved Formula One because everyone had their own style. Not all the cars looked the same. So it made it more exciting. And I used to have this set too. Never liked that flex track stuff. Flex track. But, each car was different. Mario Andretti's car didn't look like Niki Lauda's car. Niki Lauda's car didn't look like Jim Hunt's car. Each car had a distinctive look. But now we have the cookie cutter mode. It's not as exciting. I still watch it, but it doesn't excite me like it used to. A lot of the wow factor is gone. And this one here, let me see if I can blow it up. Richard Petty's on the box. Well, who's Richard Petty? So you start watching it. And the same thing with Formula One, having the NASCAR. All the cars used to have their own look. Now they have the cookie cutter mode and everything looks the same. So it takes a lot from it. It's the same thing funny car racing, NHRA. The cookie cutter mode takes a lot of the excitement out. I get when they want to even up the competition and blah, blah, blah. But it takes a lot away from it. But they don't understand the power of, you keep seeing this man's face, eventually you're going to watch him on TV. Well, who is this? Well, who is Lewis Hamilton? Let me go watch this guy. Verstappen. Who the heck is Verstappen? They don't get it. I agree with him. Maybe they should be paying them because you are advertising their product. But at the very least, I can see going through, again, an approval process to make sure you're not putting their product name on something crappy. But other than that, they should just let you use it. Because this car, this STP car, in my view, for hours. Think about it. how much time we play with these damn cars. You know, you spend a lot of, excuse me, you spend a lot of time with these cars, and they're in your view for quite some time. Anyways, guys, that's my view on that. If they were smart, they would do like I said, is let them use, you know, delivery, but just go through a process just to make sure, an approval process to make sure that the product is good. A good looking car. I'm sure they don't want just any old thing. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm not gonna long stroke it. Like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.